what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very special guest with me. This is Erin, one of my dearest friends, and today we are doing something very special.
Yes, we are going to be playing with Lilacyoualot and the Mint-tobe. These are the new Colourpop palettes that Suries has bought, and we are going to be doing a first impressions.
Yes, and as you can see, we have already used these palettes on our eyes. So if you want to see how we achieved our makeup looks, then please keep on watching. What's your makeup routine that you do?
Usually I will like put on primer and then I could go in with my Switch Beauty because this stuff is so good.
I know, that stuff is amazing. I also
Look how much of it I've used.
Me too, actually.
Yeah, it's like the same.
The same.
And then I do my foundation before I do my eyeshadow. I used to do my eyeshadow first.
Yeah.
But I think I prefer doing my foundation first. And you? You do your eyes first.
I honestly do my makeup like all different kinds of routines. Like I never have one routine and like one way that I do my makeup.
Yeah, same.
Lately, like if I know I'm going to do like colorful eye looks and I don't really know how it's going to turn out, then I will do my eyes first.
Smells so good.
It smells nice. This is Erin's first time using an international brand. So she's using the Too Faced.
I don't really know how much
primer.
to use. Ooh, hydrating.
Feels nice, eh?
So you're just going straight in with your foundation?
No,
What are
so
you doing
I just
first?
did foundation on my forehead first, and then I'm going to do my brows.
Also,
Go
can we just like talk about how beautiful this palette is?
I know, I just want to show everyone the palettes that we are going to use. So I'm going to be using the Colourpop Mint-tobe, and Erin is going to be using the Lilacyoualot palette. These are new palettes that I got on Muse Beauty, and I'm honestly so excited. Can I just say that I've had these palettes for weeks, and I needed Erin to come and do a YouTube video with me, and now we are finally doing it with these palettes.
Yay.
I've been itching to use them.
Shame lockdown's been rough.
It has been rough, and like I think in like a few weeks, or like not even, maybe like a few days time, we'll be able to like go sit at restaurants.
Oh, today.
Is it today?
I think it's like open today.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think the one thing that I was mostly excited about when level 3 opened was just getting takeaways.
Yeah, like just actually being able to like go and drive up to the takeaways. Like that was literally life-changing, because otherwise we had to like order on Mr. Delivery or like Uber Eats. And my first ever Uber Eats order during lockdown took an hour and a half to get there.
No.
And then like when it arrived, it was cold and the Coke tasted like chemicals. I don't know.
Ew. But did you see that China had a second wave of the breakout?
No.
Yes.
Recently?
Yes, recently, like in the beginning of this week, they said that they had a second wave of the pandemic breaking out again.
No ways.
And that literally tells me that like this thing is not over. Like, and my mom was like, well, it's not over until they find a vaccine.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to sound like conspiracist and stuff, but I will not be getting the vaccine.
Really?
No.
Why is that?
I don't know, like my brother's like very much into like conspiracies and stuff.
Does he watch Shane Dawson?
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
But like just like he'll tell me like they're chipping, like that's how they're gonna get us chipped. Did you hear about how I think it was Bill Gates, I don't want to like I stand corrected, but Bill Gates and Cyril Ramaphosa are like in cahoots. Like they're doing the vaccine testing in Africa on poor people.
Are you being serious?
In South Africa. Yes. They're literally going to like poverty stricken places and testing on the poor people. That's also what they did for like the first ever birth control.
Yeah.
It actually feels so strange using foundation. Like I really love BB cream. Like this, I'll show you the BB cream that I use. So this is the BB cream that I use, and I just feel like it's just so nice for every day, and especially now with winter.
Yes.
So this is like very hydrating.
The BB cream that you just showed, the first ever makeup tutorial that I followed, the girl used that BB cream.
Hey, represent.
If you want, you can like rip this plastic off. Look how nice and clean that mirror is.
Oh.
how did you teach yourself how to do makeup? Because I know for me, I couldn't do makeup on other people.
If I'm being honest, I was kind of forced. Like, I was like into like makeup and stuff, but like when we went out, my friends would always be like, oh, please do my eyeliner, or please do my makeup, or like, you know, something like that. Just got used to it eventually, and then just practice. And obviously, I think because I had so much practice on myself, that it was kind of easy for me to, you know, learn people's faces and watch YouTube videos. You know, I had lots of people, well, my friends asking me like when we were going out if I could
Do their
makeup and stuff like that. And like at first it was nerve-wracking, and like I probably gave them really shitty wings. They were like, please do my winged eyeliner, and I'm like, okay. And doing makeup on other people is super difficult compared to doing it on yourself.
And then you decided to make it like a profession.
Yeah,
or like a job for you.
I mean, again, my best friend's mom, she kept saying to me like, Erin, why aren't you charging people and doing their makeup?
Yeah.
Because I always used to do my best friend's makeup for all of her dance competitions, and they would offer to pay me, and I was like, no, like I always felt bad.
Yeah.
And they literally like would just like shove the money in my hand, and they're like, you need to start charging people because you're that good. So I was like, well,
Yeah.
I think where you studied is really good. I have a couple of people that I know that have studied there.
It was good, and I did learn a lot, although to me, makeup is something that is supposed to be so much fun.
Yeah.
And you need to have fun with it, and you need to be able to explore. But I felt like my lecturer specifically, like she was very old school, like very old
That's
school.
The thing
like
about African
she had
makeup
been
courses.
in the industry for like 8 years or something, and she had worked on like movie sets and did makeup for like soap operas and things like that.
Sure.
So like she had like a specific way that she did it, and it was very old school, and she was very serious, and it just didn't work for me. Like every time I did something, she would say, no, you have to do it this way, and then I'm like, but I don't want to do it that way. My family and I were actually planning on going to Edinburgh.
I love Scotland.
In December this year.
One of my favorite places was when I went to Scotland.
No, we were gonna go, and then obviously Corona happened, and now we don't know what like flights are gonna do.
I've heard prices are gonna hike.
I've also heard so, because now, you know, on domestic flights they don't give you food. Yes. You have to take your own food. And they even hiked up the prices. So now you're paying extra to be there, and you have to take your own food and water and stuff. So, guess which YouTuber I started watching?
Jamie Genevieve.
Yes.
Yay!
I don't know how I came across her channel, but I was like looking...
Besides me begging you for like a year.
Yes. Oh, no, do you know what I was doing? I was looking up 90s makeup, how to do 90s makeup.
Oh,
and she did a video where it was like a 90s supermodel makeup.
Yes.
So I watched it, and the first time I watched a video, it was so hard to understand her accent.
Yeah.
Because it's so like thick.
Thick Scottish.
Yes. And like it took me a while to like hear what she was saying, but I love it when she says wee.
I just love hearing her
Which
talk.
is like just a wee bit.
She got personally invited by Rihanna to go to a Fenty Beauty launch in Paris.
And she's got like 1.4 million followers on Instagram or something.
I love her
like that.
tattoos.
Nikki has like 8 million subscribers.
So how come you don't like offer makeup if you qualified? You're just not into doing other people's makeup?
Not into it, and it's gonna make me sound really bad, but it was just really difficult for me. And I think because I didn't have a fun experience learning how to do it in my course, that it just made me not want to do it in general.
But I don't remember what she was the editor for. She was very cool though, and we went to her hotel in Sandton. She actually was from Cape Town, and the lady that did her hair, we went together, and it was just also such a fun experience, but also so much pressure because she was going to be on TV. Like, yeah.
That would be the kind of pressure that I wouldn't be able to handle if I were to do someone's makeup. Like, I would think, shit, if I mess this up, then I'm never going to have a job again.
Yeah. But I'm so happy that, like, we both have, like, the same interest in makeup and stuff.
Yeah.
Because
it's so nice to talk about, like, what different, like, makeup stuff came out and like different products and things.
Because not everyone
Understands.
Snap. Also nice that we were like friends before.
Yes, yeah.
Like we didn't just meet through makeup.
When I met Erin, she was, what do I call it? She was having a thing with my boyfriend's best friend, and yeah, she kind of just stayed. And now we're here, but they are dating now, which is super, super, super cute. They are adorable. And I think I was the happiest person ever when she told us that they started dating and that
I mean, it only took a year.
Yeah, wow.
You know what, actually, though? It's also very cute how we both into makeup and our boyfriends are both swimmers.
Both of them, okay, they don't swim the same strokes and the same distances. And they're both training for Olympics. Obviously, Olympics has been moved and... you know, we don't really know what's going to happen there. They were supposed to have trials in April, but obviously that was cancelled, which is really sad because they worked really hard, but hopefully they can get back into the pool soon and start training again.
And also, like, the shit thing is that they train in a gym.
Yeah.
And gyms are going to be the last place to open with, like, lockdown. I also feel like that is super well priced for what you get.
Oh my gosh, yes. This is like the best concealer I've ever tried.
It's really hydrating. What shade are you?
I'm C6.
Oh god, are you C2? I
That's
love
very
my
light.
concealer like light.
Although I have brightening and then I also have like concealers that match my skin tone. I don't know. Sometimes I like the brightening, but sometimes I don't. Depends on how I feel.
But you know what I do? I will go in with my concealer, and if it's too light, then I don't set it with my translucent powder, but instead I will set it with like a powder that's not loose.
Yes.
And is more skin toned.
Yeah. I bought my first brushes in 2014, and that's when I started like doing proper makeup and like really trying to get into it. And honestly, like I really wish back then I had the courage to start doing videos and stuff, because I probably would have been in such a different place by now, because it was so much easier to get followers and get subscribers and for people to see your videos.
Yep.
And now, like, it is the hardest thing in the world.
Kantara, she has made it in the beauty game.
If you don't follow Kantara, you have to go follow Kantara Farouk. She is so good at what she does. She has a lot of followers, but there's a reason why, because she's so good.
Yeah.
And Justine as well.
Yeah.
You know, Justine went to Saints.
Really?
Yeah, she was a few years above me. I think she was in matric when I was in grade 8.
Okay.
Something like that. And Sayla as well, Sayla Dean.
Yeah.
She does a lot of, if you want to know how to do a lot of like neutral,
everyday
glam, definitely follow her. Kantara also likes doing a lot of colorful looks.
Yeah, she is the inspo for color, guys. Yeah. And she went to my school and we started our makeup journeys at the same time. But like you said, like you wish you started earlier. That's literal proof that she put in the dedication and the hard work and the time. And she has 30,000 followers now. When we like started our makeup career at the same time, she was super supportive. That's what I loved about her. Is that like if I had questions of like, how should I do a video? Or like, you know, she was always willing to answer.
Like perceptions about like what makeup gurus are like is that they like can be very like snobby and like, you know, I'm the best at this and whatever, but like
it's not at all.
I think we're very different in South Africa. Like they say South Africans are like one of the friendliest people in the world.
Yeah.
And we really are.
I keep getting these two shades confused.
Lashes are on. Need to do lips.
If you had to go to your friend's house and do your makeup there, how would you transport all of this stuff?
You mean like film a video?
No, I mean like to go out.
Oh, I've got my little box.
I mean, I have like two.
I feel like I should show the camera. Because when I sleep at
Just
Brent,
show
I
the
take
box.
my
this
gosh.
whole...
And it has like little compartments that you like pull out as well. That's crazy.
Have you heard about how to test out your perfect nude?
No.
So your perfect nude is the same color as your nipple.
What? Just whip out a boob.
do a nip slip.
See what happens. Okay, so Erin and I are finished with our makeup. Honestly, first impressions of the Mint to Be palette, I love it. I think it is a must if you are someone who likes putting greens on your eyes. I think it was such a beautiful palette to use.
So I use the Lilacyoualot palette and I'm super impressed. Like I found it super easy to like blend it out and there was no fallout. Also when I initially looked at the palette I was a bit nervous because there's no like neutral transition shades, but I didn't find that to be a problem at all. So yeah, I'm definitely impressed and I definitely will be purchasing Colourpop. So thank you Suries for breaking my bank.
Pleasure. So thank you Erin so much for joining me. I'm so happy we got to do this. It's so nice that I have a friend that I can share makeup with and my interest in makeup. So thank you so much guys for watching and I will see you guys next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like how...
Oh, skirt!
Bitch!
All my foundation on matte.
Drop thing. Why is there a little thing for you to grab if you can't actually grab it to take the plastic off? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, she's literally my flavorlet.
Flavorless.
Always do that.
Hi.
This is a tricky bugger, this one.
I think I ended up like going...
See, I've got it. Oh, satisfying. Wait, me. Amazing. Oh, girl.
It's okay, I got it. It's like, it's so
Do you have a
hectic.
clean flat brush that I can apply this shimmer? All my brushes are way too dirty. Thank you. And the way it just blends.
I don't know if I did this lash nicely.
Yay! What did you drop? Your lash glue.
Everything. I dropped everything.